What if the secret to waking up feeling light, limber, and ready for the day isn't just about your bones, but has everything to do with your natural joint fluidity and how your body handles its own essential hydration? What if the real key to maintaining that youthful spring in your step is ensuring your joints have their natural glide effect? Inside every one of your movable joints, there is a slippery, silky, shock-absorbing fluid called synovial fluid. It's the natural cushion that keeps you moving effortlessly. As we navigate our 50s and beyond, keeping this fluid at optimal levels is the secret to staying active and on the go. Traditional Chinese medicine has identified 3 ancient superfoods that practitioners have used for over 2,000 years to nourish this vital fluid and support lasting mobility. One comes from the depths of the ocean, one is a legendary mushroom used for vitality since the Tang dynasty, and one is an ancient tree resin that modern science now highlights as a gentle, natural way to support joint comfort in harmony with your body's chemistry. Plus, I've got a bonus ingredient at the very end that most of you may already have in your kitchen right now. Comment the word glide below if you're ready to prioritize your mobility. I'm going to share a perspective today that could completely refresh your wellness routine. Welcome to Omni Healthy. Today we are going deep into joint fluidity, which I genuinely believe is the most overlooked piece of the entire bone and joint health conversation. If you find this kind of content helpful, and I think you will, hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and keeps these research-backed health tips coming your way. Before we dive in, always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or lifestyle. My goal here is to share my research and natural health insights. You decide what fits your wellness journey. With that said, let us get into it. Let me paint you a picture of what is actually happening inside your joints right now. Because once you understand the mechanism, everything else we talk about today will click. Every movable joint in your body, your knees, hips, shoulders, fingers, is lined with a layer of cartilage, which acts as your biological shock absorber. That cartilage is surrounded by something called synovial fluid, and synovial fluid is essentially your body's built-in joint oil. When you're young and everything is humming along beautifully, your body produces this fluid in generous amounts. It is thick, viscous, and silky. It cushions every step you take, every twist, every reach. But research suggests that after age 50, synovial fluid production naturally declines. The fluid gets thinner. And here is the part that really matters. Cartilage has absolutely zero blood supply of its own. Zero. It depends entirely on synovial fluid to deliver nutrients and maintain its structure. So when that fluid thins out, the cartilage may lose its natural resilience and structural support. As the joint space narrows, you might notice your movement isn't quite as smooth as it once was. Noticing a significant reduction in your natural joint cushioning can feel like a real challenge to your active lifestyle. But here is the paradigm shift I want you to take away from today. The conventional approach has been to focus almost entirely on bone density, calcium, vitamin D, and so on. But joint fluidity is a completely different approach, requiring a completely different solution. And traditional Chinese medicine identified this distinction thousands of years before modern science caught up. TCM understood that healthy joints require what practitioners call nourished Jing, the body's foundational essence, combined with proper qi and blood circulation to keep joint tissue supplied and fluid moving freely. Today's 3 superfoods each target this problem from a different angle. And together, research suggests they may support your body's natural joint fluidity system in a way that single-ingredient approaches simply cannot match. Let's start with the one that sounds like something from an Indiana Jones film, because in a way it is. Meet Boswellia serrata, known in traditional Chinese medicine as Xiang, which translates beautifully as milk fragrance. This is the same golden resin that ancient priests burned in temple ceremonies, that was traded along the Silk Road at prices rivaling gold, and yes, the same family of resin that appears in the story of the 3 wise men. Apparently, your joint health and biblical history have more in common than you thought. Now, what does this ancient resin actually do for your joints? And why is modern science so excited about it? Boswellia contains a group of bioactive compounds called boswellic acids, The most studied of these is one called AKBA, acetyl-11-keto-beta boswellic acid. It is a mouthful, so let us just call it your joint's new best friend. Research suggests that AKBA may work by selectively inhibiting an enzyme in your body called 5-LOX, 5-lipoxygenase, which is the specific enzyme responsible for triggering the production of leukotrienes, the inflammatory compounds that target joint tissue and impact the natural resilience of your cartilage. Now here is why this is genuinely different from conventional approaches. Standard anti-inflammatory medications like ibuprofen work by blocking COX enzymes, a different pathway entirely. And while effective short-term, conventional options can sometimes be tough on the digestive system and overall wellness when used long-term. Boswellia appears to work through a more targeted pathway that does not carry those same concerns when used in food and supplement amounts. A study published in Phytomedicine found that participants using a standardized Boswellia extract reported meaningful improvements in knee comfort and mobility scores after 90 days of consistent use. In TCM framing, Xiang is classified as a herb that moves qi and blood, meaning it breaks up what practitioners call stagnation in the joint channels, restoring circulation to tissues that have become congested, inflamed, and nutrient-starved. Think of it as unclogging a drain so that the whole system can flow freely again. Now, food-first approach, always. Boswellia resin pieces can be found at Indian or Middle Eastern grocery stores and are traditionally prepared as a simple tea. Steep 1 to 2 small resin pieces in hot water for 10 minutes for a woody, slightly bitter brew that research suggests delivers those active boswellic acids quite effectively. If you prefer a standardized supplement, look for a Boswellia extract standardized to at least 65% boswellic acids. Approximately 200 to 250 milligrams is the range used in most published research. Drop a comment right now. Have you ever tried Boswellia for joint pain? I genuinely want to hear your experience. Alright, number 2, an ingredient you might have overlooked in the specialty aisle or at an international market, the wood ear mushroom. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is called mu-er, which translates literally as wood ear. And if you have ever had hot and sour soup or mushu pork at a Chinese restaurant, you have almost certainly eaten this mushroom without realizing it. It is that slightly slippery, pleasantly chewy, dark brown mushroom that has been a staple of both Chinese cuisine and herbal medicine for well over 2,000 years, appearing in texts dating back to the Tang dynasty. So what makes it uniquely powerful for your joints? Wood ear mushroom is extraordinarily rich in a class of compounds called polysaccharides, specifically beta-glucan polysaccharides, and research suggests these compounds may support the body's natural production of hyaluronic acid. Now pay attention here, because this is the piece that connects everything. Hyaluronic acid is the primary structural component of synovial fluid. It is what gives that joint fluid its rich, silky, and protective quality. Without adequate hyaluronic acid, synovial fluid becomes thin and watery, and your joints may experience increased friction, much like an engine that needs a fresh oil change. People pay hundreds of dollars for hyaluronic acid injections administered directly into the knee joint. And here you have a mushroom that has been part of TCM joint protocols for 2 millennia, available at almost any Asian grocery store for just a few dollars a bag. It truly is one of nature's most accessible hidden gems, a whole food way to support your joints that is as affordable as it is effective. Possibly both. In TCM theory, wood ear mushroom carries a particular affinity for the kidney meridian. In Chinese medicine, the kidney system governs far more than just the physical organ. It governs bone marrow, joint integrity, and what practitioners call Jing, your body's foundational life essence that depletes naturally with age. Nourishing kidney Jing is considered among the most important anti-aging strategies in all of Chinese medicine, and wood ear mushroom is traditionally prescribed for exactly that purpose. The gelatinous, marrow-like quality of the soaked mushroom is itself a form of what TCM calls correspondence, a food that mirrors and nourishes the connective tissue it is meant to support. How do you use it? Take 10 to 20 grams of dried wood ear mushrooms, available online or at any Asian grocery store, and soak them in cold water for 30 minutes. They will expand to roughly 5 times their dried volume. Add them to soups, stir-fries, or simmer them in a simple broth. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. For the most therapeutic effect, TCM practitioners traditionally recommend simmering them into a long, slow-cooked broth, a process that extracts the full polysaccharide content into a deeply nourishing liquid, which, by the way, is the base of the recipe we are making at the end of this video. Hold that thought. Enjoying this so far? Hit that like button right now. It is completely free, takes about half a second, and genuinely helps more people discover this kind of research-backed content. If someone in your life has been dealing with stiff, aching joints, share this video with them directly. You might genuinely change something for them today. And do not forget to click more in the description. All the study sources and product links we reference are right there for you. Alright, we have got the ancient resin and the TCM mushroom. Now it is time to go deep, as in, bottom of the ocean deep. Let's keep going. Number 3 takes us somewhere most joint health conversations have never gone: the floor of the ocean. Red marine algae. Specifically, we are talking about Lithothamnium calcareum, sometimes sold under the name aquamin, which is a unique variety of calcified red algae, and Chondrus crispus, which most of you may know as Irish moss or sea moss. Now, before your eyes glaze over at the word algae, stay with me. Because the nutritional profile of red marine algae is genuinely unlike almost anything else available from a whole food source. Red marine algae contains over 72 naturally occurring trace minerals in a form that research suggests is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use them, rather than simply passing them through. And here is why that matters so profoundly for your joints. Cartilage matrix, the structural scaffolding of your cartilage, does not just require calcium and magnesium. It requires a complex orchestra of trace minerals, including boron, manganese, strontium, and silica, to maintain its structural integrity. Most of us are getting the headline minerals from our diet and supplements, but completely missing the supporting cast. It is like trying to build a house with concrete, but no rebar and no framing. Technically, you have the main material, but the structure cannot hold. Red marine algae provides the full mineral orchestra in a single whole food source. But here is the detail that really captured my attention. Research suggests that sulfated polysaccharides found in red algae, compounds structurally similar to chondroitin sulfate, which you have likely seen on supplement labels, may help support the viscosity and density of synovial fluid. Remember the thinning synovial fluid problem we discussed at the beginning? This is one of the most direct whole food approaches to addressing it that current research has identified. A clinical study on aquamin supplementation, published in the Nutrition Journal, found that participants reported improvements in joint mobility and comfort compared to placebo, with researchers noting measurable anti-inflammatory activity. In TCM terms, sea plants like red marine algae are classified as foods that soften hardness, resolve accumulation, and tonify the kidney and liver meridians. In modern terms, we can think of this as supporting healthy calcium distribution, promoting a healthy inflammatory response, and nourishing the organ systems most directly responsible for joint and connective tissue health. How do you get it? Irish sea moss gel is the most practical and accessible form. You can make your own. Soak dried Irish moss in cold water for 12 to 24 hours, then blend it smooth and store the gel in a jar in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons daily to smoothies, warm broths, or herbal teas. It is essentially flavorless and takes on the taste of whatever you mix it with, which makes it one of the easiest therapeutic foods to actually incorporate consistently. If you prefer a standardized supplement route, look for aquamin or a red marine algae extract standardized to at least 30% calcium with a full broad-spectrum mineral complex. Research studies typically use approximately 2 to 4 grams daily. And that Irish moss gel? It is going straight into our recipe at the end of this video. Now here is where this all comes together in a way that may not surprise you. Even the best superfoods are limited if your gut cannot deliver them. Traditional Chinese medicine understood this thousands of years ago, naming the spleen and stomach meridians responsible for what practitioners call transformation and transportation. This is the process of converting food into the qi and blood that nourish your tissues. If this system is compromised, high-quality nourishment may struggle to reach your joints. Modern science calls this the gut-joint axis. Research suggests that the inflammation that impacts cartilage integrity often starts with a gut imbalance. When your microbiome is out of sync, inflammatory compounds can enter the bloodstream and circulate throughout the body, including to your joints. Think of fermented foods as your gut-joint pipeline, the infrastructure that ensures your nutrients reach their destination. Here are your best tools for the long game. Kimchi. Aim for half a cup, 3 to 4 times per week. Research in the journal Nutrients suggests that Lactobacillus plantarum, a primary probiotic strain in kimchi, may help support healthy inflammatory signaling pathways relevant to joint tissue health. Miso. 1 tablespoon daily stirred into warm water. It provides a massive diversity of beneficial microbes and is traditionally gentle on the spleen-stomach system. Kefir. 1 cup daily. It offers a much broader probiotic diversity than standard yogurt, helping to lower systemic markers linked to joint comfort. Natto. Half a pack daily. For the adventurous, this is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth for connective tissue health. These aren't quick fixes, they are the foundation. Feed your gut and your joints will thank you. Alright, this is the bonus I promised, the ingredient that ties everything together. Black seed oil, Nigella sativa. Known as the blessed seed, ancient texts called it a remedy for everything except death. While that's bold marketing, modern science earns it a place in our protocol. The secret is an active compound called thymoquinone, or TQ for short. Research suggests TQ works by helping to modulate specific inflammatory markers associated with joint discomfort, specifically TNF-alpha, interleukin-1 beta, and interleukin-6. These are the signaling molecules that can interfere with your body's natural process of maintaining healthy cartilage. What makes black seed oil strategic is its multi-target approach. While other herbs might block one single enzyme, like we mentioned about Boswellia's 5-LOX pathway, black seed oil modulates the entire inflammatory cascade across multiple channels simultaneously. A review in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology noted its significant anti-inflammatory and antioxidant activity, highlighting its potential for addressing the upstream drivers of joint issues. How to use it. Dosage: 1 to 2 teaspoons of cold-pressed oil daily. Drizzle it over yogurt, stir it into herbal tea, or use it as a finishing oil for your meals. The golden rule: do not heat it. Heat destroys the thymoquinone. Always add it after cooking. The flavor is distinctive, peppery and slightly bitter. Start small and work your way up. Now, let's take everything we've learned, from the TCM wisdom of the spleen to the modern science of the gut-joint axis, and put it into one daily ritual. Let's put that natural glide back into your stride. Alright, let us bring everything together with what I am calling Omni's Liquid Gold Joint Tonic. This recipe combines all 3 hero ingredients plus your synergy pairing and your bonus into one practical daily ritual. Screenshot this, save it, share it with someone who needs it. Because this is the whole video distilled into something you can actually do tomorrow morning. Here is what you need and what you do. Step 1. Make your wood ear mushroom broth base. Take 15 grams of dried wood ear mushrooms, that is roughly a small handful, and soak them in cold water for 30 minutes. Then transfer them to a pot with 2 cups of filtered water and simmer on low for 20 minutes. This extracts the full polysaccharide content and creates your joint lubricating foundation. You can strain out the mushrooms or eat them alongside. Both are excellent choices. Step 2. While your broth is warm but no longer actively boiling, important, it should be warm, not scalding, stir in 1 tablespoon of Irish moss gel. It dissolves easily and adds your 72 mineral complex from the red marine algae, along with those synovial fluid supporting sulfated polysaccharides. You will not taste it. Step 3. Add 1 tablespoon of white or yellow miso paste and stir until fully dissolved. This activates your gut joint pipeline, provides probiotic diversity, and in TCM terms, warms and supports the spleen-stomach system to maximize absorption of everything else in this tonic. Step 4. Pour your tonic into a cup or bowl. Then, off heat, always off heat, Drizzle half a teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil on top. The oil will float on the surface, and you will get a gentle hit of thymoquinone with every sip. If you have access to Boswellia resin powder, a small pinch added during the simmering step integrates it seamlessly into the broth. But this is entirely optional. Drink 1 cup of this tonic daily, ideally in the morning before your first meal or alongside a light breakfast. Research suggests that bioavailability of many of these compounds is enhanced in the presence of a small amount of healthy fat, which the black seed oil provides perfectly. And consistent daily use is the key. Most of the relevant clinical research runs for a minimum of 30 days, and TCM herbal protocols operate on the same philosophy. This is not a quick fix. This is a daily ritual that over time may support your joints' natural ability to stay fluid, protect, and remain resilient. Give it 30 days and pay attention to how your mornings feel. Want more health tips like this? Hit subscribe and the bell icon so you never miss out. I put out new research-backed content on superfoods, herbs, and natural remedies regularly, and I do not want you to miss what is coming next. Check out my other videos. There is a whole library of practical, evidence-based content waiting for you. If you know someone who wants to get back to their active morning routine, share this video with them right now. A single share might genuinely make a difference in someone's day. Remember, your health is your wealth. Stay healthy, stay vibrant, stay omni-healthy,